There's no button. The button's there, but I have that all disconnected. So I threw it back together for this because I was gonna put an automatic shifter and you can do it by voice. Get back up. So you gotta take the lock mechanism out.
Ah.
If you want lights.
All right.
Just watch it get a little soft.
And confirming that the scanner light is off.
Off.
We don't want to get in trouble.
I'll drive with it on.
Well, we'll do a little bit of that when we're on the. Okay, it feels like the joystick should be straight up and down.
Yeah, that's the way they are. Like,
but they were like this in the show, yeah.
It is a weird feel. It's hard to drive. It's not a comfortable driving car. That's probably why I don't drive it a ton. I gotta get the lower console one because the dash light breaks.
Maybe it would be easier for me to just go out to the traffic light, turn around, like go to, oh, I gotta reach up there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no wheel there.
You're thinking about going down to Hamburg and then looping back up through?
Right at Peace Rock, turning around there.
Yep, you can do that or go down farther. That's got gas in it, so it's not farther. It has a shift kit too, so you gotta stand on it to make a shift.
Okay. I'm looking for a rear view mirror and there is none.
There.
Are you gonna have the camera?
Yeah.
The camera be a rear view mirror?
Yeah, I have one in the back. I just gotta get it hooked up.
All right. Oh yeah, this is a bizarre driving experience.
The first 3 days I drove it, I was the same as you. It has a feel to it.
Now, is there an indicator that when my turn signals are on?
No.
Okay, you just gotta click it.
Yep.
And do it. Okay. I can make this. Now, do I have enough to swing around? Oh yeah, I got it.
Sure.
Okay.
So you gotta get used to the wheel.
Yeah. All right, so now this is steady. I'm going straight. It can do straight.
It can do straight. Yep.
I am now constantly mindful of my knees.
Yes.
And I wonder how, I'm gonna slouch down a little bit more. This will probably look more accurate. When I watched the show, back when I was little, this looked huge because it filled the whole screen when Mr. Feeney was talking. But this, the real voice modulator is only about 2 inches by 1 inch.
They did a close up on it.
Is this sort of cal induction thing here? There you go.
The cal induction is actually functional. On the, if you left the crossfire on, the it's actually plugged into it. There's a vacuum motor it's supposed to go on. If you hit it, it opens up the whole area.
The steering yoke, is this just like any other aftermarket wheel?
Yeah, basically just threads on the same way.
Yeah.
It's the same thing there.
Does the telescoping thing work, or is that off now?
No, you can't move it through the dash.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like, well, your nose is now how much longer?
Oh, probably 4 inches, 5 inches. The piece stuck out there.
I'm using my side mirrors a lot. Do your regular headlights still work? The flip-ups?
Yep. I usually just drive with the marker lights on because I put 2 bright fog lights on, so I don't really have the amber marker lights in the front. I just have fog lights, and they're brighter than most headlights.
Nice.
So
every now and again I pull in here, there's like a different car parked here, and sometimes there's just people doing that move where they park their cars and just talk to each other in their cars.
Yep.
Like, what is this your day out to come into an abandoned general store?
They probably used to hang out here when it was open. Now they have nothing
to do.
Nothing better to do.
All right, I gotta be mindful of that nose. Got 2 trucks, got nothing. The bottom of the yoke hits my leg.
Yes.
And I see these hammers coming, swinging me around, ready to clock me in the nuts.
Yep.
Left turn signal on, Corvair. There you go. Does auto do anything?
All it does is it changes the lights in the dash, like here. When you
Will it work?
Yeah.
Neat.
And then
but then
go back to normal, hit normal, and then the pursuit, hit the pursuit. And they all
nice. nerdy stuff that I remembered on the show when I looked in the early 2000s. I wanted a kit conversion, really bad, and I read about how they had some odd line lock thing, but it would lock out the front brakes. So when they always sliding the car around, since they just had, I guess, a 305 motor in it,
had no power.
What they, oh, there was my knee again. Sorry, I lifted it up. Sorry, I hit these things again. They would just stomp on the rear brake to
make it slide.
Make it slide, yeah.
They're definitely not a driver's car though. It was designed for the show, and that is it.
It looks so cool, but
not comfortable
in this moment. All right, here we go. Bringing it in. And also because this yoke is so wide, you're doing a lot of steering input.
Yeah.
This is if this were a wheel, it would be undrivable.
Yeah.
I mean, it would come up to here and then be down to there. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, the wheel actually sits almost flush with where it mounts. This one's pushed back like 3 inches in an angle. I mean, the original steering wheel is probably closer where the pod's at.
It says eject left right there.
Yes. It flashes through different patterns. That's the pre-program. You can make it say different things, but I just have everything set to a basic. So it goes eject right. It'll just slowly go through focus.
Okay. All right, no one behind me. It's a good thing you have that big rear window right there.
Yeah.
Or else, there we go. Oh, thank you, James.
Make sure you leave the steering wheel straight when you get out, otherwise you can't. I learned one day I pulled in stop, I went through my leg, I'm like, uh-oh.
Okay, gotta turn it off now.
Just reach up and just leave it, just pull it back. It's tricky because of the way everything is. Just leave the key in it.
Okay.
That's,
all right.
Nobody else can figure out how to start it.
Now to get, does e-brake work or just leave it in park?
Just park's fine.
Okay, now to get out of this gracefully.
I slide my left leg out first.
Okay. Left leg out.
Yeah, then slide yourself around and put your right leg out.
And then we get out. Amazing.